While you're drawing the green, she's eating the green.
Yeah, see, this is the visions of Stask.
Drawing with, I mean, I would imagine painting with watercolors is kind of hard because it runs like that.
Yeah, well, actually, depending on what you're doing, but for something very organic like Swamp Thing, it helps.
Right.
So that stuff are really impulsive and creates some sort of unexpected accident.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like
This
a Bob
is not
Ross
an
happy
accident
accident or something like that.
Nice to meet you, Tom. You too. Please.
There's always a way back with watercolor compared to like a Copic marker or straight inks. Like you can always somehow redissolve. There was a bit of unexpected red here that I didn't like. I can just drench it a bit, redissolve it.
Or are you ready to move on to something else?
So,
because you developed it for so long.
How come my role was
You hand
different?
it off to somebody.
So what's your least favorite character to draw?
oh, Iron Man.
Hate Iron Man.
Oh, I do so much.
Iron Man, is that what you said?
Yeah, Iron Man. And I would say any robot.
Okay.
To some degree. The thing
I
is,
would like a commission of Optimus Prime.
oh damn it, damn it. No, but when you learn how to draw comics or anything in a way, you learn your anatomy, you know how to make a face, and then you want to draw a skinny guy or the Hulk. It's the same logic. It's just to make the muscles bigger and stuff. But if you draw Optimus Prime, you need to learn this thing from scratch, and chances are you won't have to draw him every single day but it's good only for this particular character on this particular job. But in terms of memory, it takes almost as much space as I remember years ago I was doing X-Men, and there were the old goofy Sentinel was over. They're quite easy, they're just guy with like, and they got replaced by like Gundam. I don't know, like cool looking complex Sentinel that can turn into planes, and they're great robots. And there were 5 of them that were all different. And Mark, what's his name? Anyway, he did the design for them, and they were just painful. Every line, every time you draw something, wait, is that connecting there, or is it connecting with a bolt over there? No, but look at the reference.
Seems very limited.
Okay, no, it's connecting over there.
Right.
And then,
or you put him in his car.
yeah, this goes in. It took hours to draw arms and legs that I know I can draw. So that's why they're problematic. And plus, with Sentinel, it's even worse because as a storytelling, you want the Sentinel to interact with the X-Men. So you either got Thanos with big foots and good-sized X-Men, or like tiny X-Men and like a decent-sized Sentinel. But both at the same time, unless they're very far away, it can't be done just because of the logic. So the pain of the design, the pain of the storytelling, made it so that when I got to Marvel, they asked me what you want to draw, and I was like, I want to draw the Hulk. Never got to draw the Hulk. I want to draw Doctor Strange, never got to draw him. But I told them I don't want to draw the Sentinels. I hate them for many reasons. And I did 2 major runs at Marvel. I did Civil War X-Men, in which they introduced those new Impossible Sentinels to draw. And then I did a series, like an arc of Ultimate X-Men, which was called Sentinels, with a bunch of Sentinels. But I got to design these guys, so I've made them very easy. But still, storytelling, like,
Yeah, it's whatever you get used to. Like, I'm on Butcher's first name's Lavo. He does a lot of Transformers and kill lot.
Yeah, but some people they
He
love
likes the robot stuff.
Yeah, but they love them and they play with them as a kid, and they remind, oh yeah, this goes there, that's cool, this is sturdy. I'm not that culture. It's not in there, man. So it's just pure torture all the time. I don't know. I ate, not really ate, but all these characters without faces, like Spider-Man, I guess. But you have your payoff with other ways with Spider-Man. Spawn, Deadpool. It's not people like, because I love to work with shadows and shapes, and it's kind of tricky with Spider-Man. You can't really you can't force it too much because it's so graphic. And also because I did one issue of Amazing Spider-Man, I discovered it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Let me show you the terrible, terrible secret. So what is this? So Spider-Man has a fixed number of web coming out of his face, right? You'll see my passion for Spider-Man right away.
Oh, look at that. That's amazing.
So from the center here, maybe a little bit bigger, there's like one.
Oh, that's so good, dude. You look so cool.
Let's put more.
Oh, you're the special effects one.
You know, with all the webbing. So anyway, the important is that 1, 2.
That's good. It's a bar to move. You made the save.
An embarrassing picture.
Vegetables on your head.
Oh, to 13. Could be 14.
The best part is this.
It's weird that it is 13 though, because it needs to be symmetrical. It's probably more 14. But now, I mean, all of those web, as we understand it, coming from the center, wrap around his head, and does all continue as a straight line. Do all the webbing in the front, all the webbing in the back, all the webbing in the shoulders, both shoulders. So, but you only have 14 strain to do it. And look at any artist, they spend all of the 14 in the front, like three here, and maybe 10 here on the center. There's nothing left at the back. And then when they draw the back, they do the back, but there's nothing left from the front. So there is some angle, if like I would say, set a camera from above, straight from above, and then you can see both the neck and everything. And then it will be revealed finally that this doesn't work. You're missing lines for the webbing, and all of the big artists like Ramitas, and they all went for you do the Spider-Man head, like almost an egg shape, and then
Injured on the job.
he survived another.
No, there
All right. So and here the connection with the jaw and the coup. I'm so tired. It's just the word coming. The neck. I'm looking for the word neck. So that connection is always obscured by a big line. So rare that you can see everything. And because in here, this is where the magic happened when you need it to happen. You boot, and then you can create more coming out. Not exactly knowing what happened here, because what you don't want to see is like web line splitting and creating two web line. This we never saw anywhere. It's not part of the design. So you hide all of the illogical in the neck.
Between that and Spider-Man's webbing, McFarlane liked to do what they call the spaghetti webbing.
Yeah, with
that's like way too
turn.
much.
That is kind of interesting, though.
I'd hate to ink that work.
Yeah, well, a lot of the McFarlane appeal was this ability of inking tiny. it's not as much as elements. Well, these I guess are elements, but Farland back in the day would like do a wall and fill it with lines and little lines and so, not adding detail to the wall, but texture to the wall. But as a kid, I would look at this and, oh my God, so much detail. It's like, oh, it goes beyond. But these were just lines. If you want detail, you look at Jeff Darrow. If he needs to do a wall, Jeff Darrow will do bricks and gas piping and elements, and all the fixing for the gas piping will be perfect with a contour, with like a valve and everything. You get none of that with Farland, but you have the illusion that the wall is like well rendered, filled with detail. That was his magic trick. I'm revealing all the tricks.
Tricks of the trade. You heard it here first, folks.
They're getting all revealed.
Harry Black.
I'm all done with this.